I turned my head for a second, and I was just like, and then that's when, they got fit, it got physical.
40 miles an hour on the scene, like, hey, steady making moves, get the cream, like, hey, gotta manifest on my destiny, what they gonna say?
Oh my God, why do I always get stumped with the turning the tables?
Or just say my podcast. You can just say my podcast because they know the name of it.
Podcast turning. Hi guys,
you need to say turning the
tuning
table
into my podcast. Why do I get stumped? Maybe because of the music. I don't have listen to the music.
Yeah.
Why don't we have music anymore?
Here, let me see. Hold on. There you go. Is that better?
Yes, I like that. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Turning the Tables. I hope you guys enjoyed my reunion with Kim D and Jacqueline. That was fun, reminiscing back to the olden days. Yeah. So that's it. So thanks for everyone rate and reviewing my podcast and for all your comments. It really means the world. Thank you so, so much. And look what I have on my head, guys.
That looks so good.
I got my new merch, Turning the Tables. Right there is on my hat, right there. So, and I picked different pieces. And then I have love, love, love for my t-shirt right here. See?
Yeah, it looks great.
And then I have sweatpants, guys, right here. Love, love. Oh, look, Pat, I did it.
Yeah, you did.
My love, love, love.
I wish I was recording earlier when you tried to do it, but I wasn't.
Yeah, I know. Before it was crazy. So yeah, and I have just check out my merchandise page. There's so much on there. So I'm so excited for you guys to check out my merchandise and send me pictures of you guys wearing it. I love, we'll post you guys. Yeah, we'll post them. I would love to see it on you. And yeah, that's it. So thank you. And I just want to show someone at Carlos King's podcast gave me this. And right there, a picture of my parents. Right there. Look how beautiful. And that's that's all my trophies and awards, my books. That's all my trophies, my awards, my books that all stuff, my memorabilia.
So what's that picture from your mom and dad?
Yeah,
what event?
That's from my first wedding. That's my favorite picture of my parents together. And they made it for me. A fan made it for me. So
that's
beautiful.
Sweet.
Yeah, so beautiful. So I know they're probably listening to my podcast. So it's on my desk. It's right behind me. So thank you so, so much.
And speaking of sweet, there is got a lot of comments and questions. This is from Nikki. Nikki says, "Hey, Teresa, I've just listened to your first 3 episodes back to back to back. I'm a Brit chick from Great Britain, and I'm an OG fan of Real Housewives of New Jersey. And of course, I'm loving your podcast. Thank you so much for doing this." That's from Nikki.
Oh, thank you, Nikki.
And a lot of people asking when you're going to be in the UK.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I haven't been there in a while. Yeah, I miss London.
They would love to do like a meet and greet or something for the fans.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Luann, I was hearing Andy Cohen at the 15-year anniversary. Yeah, guys, I just celebrated 15-year anniversary on Watch What Happens Live. That was so much fun. And Luann was there, and I heard she's been in the UK. So, and everyone's loving her there. So, yes, I definitely got to make it out there.
Well, Michelle, Brenda, Juliana, and then Emily, all from the UK, wanting to know when you're going to come.
Okay, so I guess it's playing out there, which is awesome. Yeah.
And you were in the top. The show is in the top 5 in the UK as well on the podcast charts for Apple and Spotify.
Thank you, UK. Love, love, love you guys, and that means the world. Thank you.
Here is one from Kayla Hilton. Love, love, love you. For some reason, I get really teary-eyed when I'm listening to you. You truly do inspire me always. I've been through a lot in my life too, and you help me get through a lot just watching you. You're my favorite housewife of all time. I love you. That's from Kayla.
Thank you, Kayla. Listen, I know it's, some days are rougher than others. It's just, you just gotta, any negativity, you gotta try to ignore it. Trust me, you guys motivate me. They do. They motivate me. And it's because it's so sad, all the hatred that's out there. Pat, it's crazy. It's so crazy. It's I guess if you don't like me, don't follow me. But it takes more effort to write something negative out there than, you know what I mean? It does. Like, I don't know. I don't know how people even live with themselves, like putting all that hatred out there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it doesn't really make sense to me. It really doesn't. It's like, it's sad that there's so much hatred in this world.
And it seems like women deal with that in your position more than men do. I had a meeting last week with a local television reporter, a woman, and she left the industry because it was so bad where she would get multiple emails a day from people telling her that she's ugly, that her hair was wrong, that her outfit was terrible, that she needs to leave television. And she's like, I'm over it. People take the time out to email you and comment on that kind of stuff. It's like, why take the time to do that? I don't get it.
It is my life. This is my, it is my job, but our show has gotten so toxic. Like, it's, that's why it's sad, everything that's happening to it, it's not fun. I mean, first of all, it hasn't been fun for me in like ever, but it's definitely not fun now. Yeah. And like, for instance, last night, like, thank God they showed it. Like, did you watch last night's episode?
I did. Yeah.
I turned my head for a second. Like,
you did.
I was there the whole time. And then, cause I heard Jennifer telling her to calm down. So I was like, okay, good. She's telling her to calm down. Like, it's going to be good. I turned my head for a second, and I was just like, and then that's when, they got it got physical.
I can't believe you did. For a microsecond, you turned your head, and that's exactly
and like,
what
see,
happened.
like people weren't, because I was standing there the whole time, and then I turned my head for a second. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm surprised they showed it too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they did. I'm like, because it's like, yeah, I mean, So anyway, I'm glad they showed that. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. I'm glad they showed that. And even my poor husband, like, he doesn't deserve any hatred at all. I mean, the poor guy met Teresa Giudice, fell in love, and it's like, and got wrapped into this whole world that really, and you could tell he could care less about being on TV. It's not really his thing, A
lot of people have asked me since I was at your house for a few days, a couple of weeks ago, that, what you guys were really like. And I'm like, I wish people could see you guys in that environment, unedited, just being you, because Louis is awesome. Like,
I know.
And what I love most, like, anybody can fake anything. Like, he could have faked being awesome for 2 days to me, but what he can't fake is the fact that the girls love him, and you can tell you guys all love each other, and he loves spending time with them. Like, I don't know if you want me to say this or not, but I think it's awesome about how him and the girls go out individually up for date nights and just spend time together, leave their phone space down. I mean, that's the coolest thing. And just hearing you guys interact, he's a genuine dude. You guys are a great family. And I just wish
I know, and he makes me feel bad, because then I'm like, I have to do that. I have to do that too,
Yeah.
And
right?
then, and then because like, it's like, you know why? Because life's crazy. Days go by, and it's like, you actually have to it's nice to make dates with your kids, or, just like you make dates, time for your friends. It's important to do that with your family members. It is. Yeah. And like, he's so good at that, he is, and like, yeah, he does that.
Leaving your house, I felt great. I had great energy. It was because I was around great energy for 3 days, and I loved that. I loved it. Speaking of great energy, like the energy that's coming into the inbox, here's a couple more positive. Hallie Ma, M-A-A.
Yeah. And that's why I would love to help people. Like, if they have all this hatred in them, I would love to help them turn that around.
Right.
I really would. I would love to help them turn that around and help them be happy, and like, somehow
turn the tables on that mindset.
Yes, I would love to do that.
This was Hallie Ma, M-A-A, says, hi, Teresa, such a big fan of the podcast, and love you so much. Natalie says, love the new podcast. This feels like, it feels like something that you are meant to do. So natural. I'm so excited for it, and I will wait for it every week. That's from Natalie.
Oh, thanks, Natalie.
There is, here's another one. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Watching your episode of Turning the Tables, and I really love the things that you're talking about and understand you from a totally different viewpoint than just on the show. Kind of ironic is what we were talking about. Keep doing amazing things, because you're a star, you're positive, and I love that you're spreading this energy into the world. That's from Sergio.
Oh, Sergio, thank you. That's what I was just saying. Let's all spread the love, love, love.
Spreading
I
the
would
love,
love
love, love.
that.
And buy
Yes.
some love, love, love sweatpants.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait. And I'm touching the back of my legs. It has love, love, love in the back too.
Oh, it
That's so,
does?
yes. I love it. So I'm going to take a video and I'm going to send it to you. Hi guys. So this is my hat, turning the table. You see it right here. And then this is my love, love, love t-shirt. And then these are my sweats. Love, love, love. And then look at behind. Yeah. So check out my merchandise. You guys are gonna love it. And send me photos of you wearing it. Bye. So guys, I hope everyone loves. Wait. So guys, you guys see a difference? I posted on my Instagram. Follow me on my Instagram. I'm back to my curly hair. Yeah, so I went back to my natural curly hair for the summer, and I have to get used to it. Oh my God, I haven't worn my hair curly. I would say since I started blowing out my hair, I think season 3. So yeah, so for the summer, I look like this in Latina / Italian, whatever you want to call me. What would you call me? Barbie doll? No. Yeah, like look at so I'm back to my curly hair. Like I'm like, babe, do you like it? He likes it. It's like something, I'm like, you know what? Because it's like then I had to do the keratin back to my, because I have natural curly hair. And it's so crazy. I have not made my hair curly, Pat, in the longest time. And I started scrunching my hair and it went back to like how it was curly. It was so crazy.
That's crazy.
And Milania is like my mini me. Like she wears her hair curly. So when Milania wears her hair curly, I'm like, that's what my hair used to look like,
Does the humidity make your hair go wild?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Yes. It gets bigger and bigger. So yeah, so I'm back to my curl. So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I love it. I'm digging it.
I have Google
summer.
alerts. I have Google alerts set up for your name on here just to see if there's any news stories out there. And like there was like 7 about your hair.
I know. My hairdresser was like, Lucia, she's like, oh my God. She's like, everyone's, they put stories up about your hair. I was like, oh my God, that's so good. Yeah. So I'm back to my curly hair.
Yeah. MSN did, Bravo did, Us Weekly did, Yahoo News.
Oh, they did. Yeah. So I'm feeling it. I like it, because it's good for the summer because the humidity and it's like, it gets, gets curly, frizzy. So it's like better for me, and then September, I'll go back to the straight hair,
Well, I'm jealous of hair.
Get keratins and all that. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys like it,
Looks great. Love it.
So thank you.
Looks great with the new merch.
Yeah, I know. I had the best time on Watch What Happens Live 15-year anniversary. And then you guys got to see Milania give Andy Cohen the pony again. It was so cute. Oh my God, it was adorable. Could you imagine? It's been 15 years later. Wow, she was 3 years old when she did it. And I have to send you, Pat, that day when the last time she gave the pony to Andy Cohen, guess who was there?
Who?
Khloe Kardashian.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I have that picture. So I want you to show it. Like,
okay.
Yeah,
send it to me.
So that day, the first time Milania gave the pony to Andy Cohen, Khloe Kardashian was there because she was taping next to Andy Cohen.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, send that picture.
So Milania has a picture with Khloe Kardashian. She was a sweetheart.
And she was
and that was 15 years ago. Crazy, right?
That is wild. Yeah, that was super cute.
And they wanted her to wear pink again, which was cute because she wore pink the first time. So they wanted her to, so I got her that pink dress, Yeah,
she looked great.
Yeah. So, and that was it. Yeah, it was great, seeing, Luann, Sonia. That was I saw Portia. I've met Portia. No, she wasn't at Bravo. She wasn't at BravoCon this year. So I think that was the first time that I met Portia. And then Phaedra, I love Phaedra. Phaedra was at my wedding. And then Jerry O'Connell, I was just on the talk in LA promoting the show. And I've been on with him before. So love him. And Jeff Lewis.
You guys had a little bit of a beef. You squashed it though, right?
Yes. And he's really lovely. I had a great time. Louie and I both spoke to him and he was, he was really great to talk to. We even invited him to our house. We're like, if you're ever in Jersey, I would love to cook for you. And so we told him that. Also, yeah, he apologized to me. I'm not going to say what he apologized for because I'm sure it's going to be out there. Well, yeah, you know what? I should say what he apologized to me for, right? Yeah, I'm going to say it. Yeah. So he apologized to me. They asked him who should go, me or the other person on my show. That's related to me through my brother. That one. I don't even like to say her name. So if they asked him the question, who should go, either me or her, and he answered me. He said Teresa, but now he said sorry. He takes that back. So that's what he was apologizing to me for.
Okay.
He's like, I shouldn't have said that. And I said, oh, okay, thank you. And so then that's when I was out there with, and Andy Cohen asked me about that. So I said to him, well, then why did he goes, well, I apologized. So I said to him, well, why did you say it in the first place? Because my whole thing is, I guess he made a mistake because I said to him, yeah, he's like, well, I apologized for it. So then I was saying to him, well, why did you say it in the first place? You understand? Like,
yeah.
Like he's like, I didn't mean to say it. So, but then I was like, well, then that's why you heard me say that. You understand?
Yeah, for sure.
So then he said, and then I apologized. And I was like, I know you would apologize. And, and I accepted his apology,
Yeah.
So that's cool. Why I wanted him to tell everybody what he was apologizing for. And I guess, he was put on the spot and he really didn't want to do that. And I think on that Friday, I think she was going to be on his podcast. So, and that was
well, and that's good that he apologized and that you accepted it. Because
at least now everybody knows like what he was apologizing for. Like I told him, like I would love to go on his podcast and like we could cross promote each other, and like I would love to do that. So we definitely can't talk about a lot of stuff right now. So maybe when the season's over,
we'll wait a few more weeks.
We will do that. Yes, and trust me, and I want to do it.
Oh, I know. You're like a bull. You're like a bull in a cage, and you're just like shaking the cage.
Yes, I am the bull because I'm the Taurus, and I'm in the cage, and I'm like locked up, and I can't talk until I can really talk.
Oh, I can't wait till you can talk.
Me too. So, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this episode that we recorded a couple weeks ago was a lot of fun, and it was just like for people to get to know you a little bit better. Not just for what they see on the television show. So this was a lot of fun to record. What's the strangest thing that you've ever autographed?
The strangest thing I've ever autographed. I've autographed someone's arm, and then they went to go get it tattooed over it.
You never autographed like a boob or a butt or anything like that?
I did a boob. Yes, I did a boob. Never, but I did a boob. Yeah, a girl's boob. Yes.
I figured that would have been like
with the tattoo, though, I didn't think that was so crazy because with the tattoo, I was like so taken back. Like,
yeah.
What they tattooed? Love, love, love. Yeah.
That's a cool idea, though.
Two of my fans tattooed love, love, love. And someone tattooed my autograph.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, my God. That's a good question. One meal for the rest of my life. I have to say, I love like grilled chicken with white rice.
Seems kind of boring.
No, but
you won't get sick of it.
I just love grilled chicken. Of course, a bowl of pasta, like a spicy, like fresh tomatoes, like the ones from Italy with like the little grape tomatoes. Make it that way with the olive oil, the garlic, the little plum tomatoes. Cut them in half, and they get like really soft and make it.
Yeah,
really
that sounds
a fresh
really
sauce, and then put red pepper flakes on top.
Dude, I haven't etten, so you're driving me crazy.
Yeah, with drooling. Like a bucatini pasta. Yes, I would say that.
What's a bucatini? What shape is that?
Like fat, like that's spaghetti but thicker.
Okay.
The bucatini, like really thick pasta.
Okay.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing.
So I guess because I have to say I love pasta. I'm Italian. Pasta is my thing. Yeah, I love pasta.
How many times a week do you eat pasta?
Once a week, and sometimes I try. And now that it's summertime, I'd rather skip I always make Sunday sauce. I make Sunday sauce, I would say from September till I would say, even like till May.
Yeah.
Because now we're in June. It's like, now we got to stay away from the pasta.
I love that tradition.
June, July, August, stay away from the pasta because it's summer. Even though I just had it 2 nights ago when I had lobster pasta because we went to Milos in the city. That's one of my favorite restaurants.
Okay, what if you could switch lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it be? Like a person that's not real.
That's not real. Wonder Woman?
That's a good answer.
Yes.
Good answer. What's the most unusual fan interaction you've ever had?
Unusual fan interaction. Okay, guess what? I mean, this is a crazy thing. My house was not even for sale, and then this one fan, wanted to buy my house and say they wanted to buy it, cash outright. And then so this real estate broker called me, and I'm like, well, I'm like, my house is not for sale, but I guess with the right price, anything's for sale, right? And this is like when Joe left and I was by myself with the girls. So I was like, eventually I was like, I wanted to move because I just wanted a new beginning and a new house, and I wanted a different house. So I was like, all right, for the right price. And I'm like, I'm going to jack it up even more to see, if they want to buy it, that's fine. So, but I said to the real estate broker, I'm like, make sure you get bank statements. I don't want just any random person coming through my house. And he's like, of course. So they got they got bank statements. Like he had $14 million in the bank or whatever. I ended up being like a crazy person.
A crazy fan person. But they really did have $14 million in the bank. But
no, they didn't. It was fake. And he came to my house with a driver in a Rolls Royce. Yeah, walked through my house.
This person, I'm assuming it's a guy.
Yeah, it was a guy, and he he wanted to, I guess, try to win me over. Like that was not happening.
Wow, that's scary.
And then so that was scary because I let him in my house.
Yeah.
And then like my kids were there.
I mean, that's psychotic to go through that many steps to get access to you.
And then he ended up going to jail
for a stalking thing.
A few weeks later, and then it's so crazy. Then his ex-girlfriend contacted me. I guess he must have told her that he was like dating me or something. She's like, I'm just letting you know he's a con artist. Don't let him in your house or anything. Yeah, and then
were you there at the house when he came?
Yeah. Yeah, I was there. Yeah. He came with the real estate broker. So it's not like I just let this random person in my house.
Well, and everything seemed legit up to that point.
Yes. Yeah. He showed bank statements and everything.
Yeah. That's really scary. What's the weirdest thing you've eaten while you're traveling?
The weirdest
Maybe it's like from a country you hadn't been before and you're like, I'm going to try this.
Okay. I was just in Paris and I didn't like it. I ordered lamb and, I like lamb chops. This was a leg of lamb.
Oh man. And it was different?
Huge. And they were cutting it in front of us. And when I looked at it, I could not eat it. It was red.
You like lamb chops though?
I like the little lollipop lamb chops. That's it. Not a leg of lamb. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's a lot. It
was a turn off.
If you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be?
And it was the most expensive thing on the menu.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course. They cut it in front of you,
Super fancy.
Yeah.
Dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive?
Any 3 people, dead or alive. Well, I'm going to say...
And probably not your parents, because obviously you'd say your parents. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say famous people.
Okay.
Like one of my favorite movies is Legends of the Fall.
Same.
You like Legends of the Fall?
I love it.
And I love the way Brad Pitt looked in that movie. So
every human being liked the way he looked in that movie.
Yes.
With the long hair.
So I would say Brad Pitt. Yeah. That's one of my favorite movies. Yeah. Legends of the Fall. And I have to say one of my idols is Cher. Love Cher. Love.
So far, Brad Pitt and Cher at this dinner.
And also, I loved her. I always loved her hair because I always wanted my hair to look like hers. Pamela Anderson.
Okay.
Like when she was on Baywatch with the big blonde hair, and I loved her sexy updos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved her hairstyle.
I was at a sushi restaurant in Los Angeles about 15 years ago, and she was at the table next to me, and I had just gotten a new Amex card, and I hadn't activated it yet. And I went to pay for my dinner, and my card got declined in front of Pamela Anderson. So embarrassing.
Oh
so
my
embarrassing.
God. How'd she look?
Great.
Oh, she did?
She looked awesome.
And where was this?
In Los Angeles at a sushi restaurant.
Okay. What do you mean in front of you?
Because she was like, we could hear everything. Like she was literally like this far. Then the server came back and it's like, your card's not good. And I'm like, my card's good. And so she could tell.
Okay.
Pretty embarrassing. If you had to describe yourself as an animal, which animal would it be and why?
Definitely a tiger.
Yeah.
Yes, I love because like if you, I think it's my right eye. I have like a line through this eye.
Oh, yeah.
So I used to always tell, especially guys, I used to say I'm half tiger, half human. So don't piss me off. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a tiger.
What's the most unexpected skill you have?
The most unexpected skill. Oh, that people would
Yeah,
think.
but-
I mean, I played saxophone.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Could you play it now if you had one?
I haven't played in a while, and I wanted to take because I've been so busy. So I wanted to take lessons again, and I wanted to surprise Louie. And like,
You should do it.
yeah, so I wanted because he bought me one. He bought me one.
Oh.
Yeah, because I told him that I used to play the saxophone, and he bought me a saxophone. So it's like I
That's
wanted,
cool.
you know, I don't want it to go to waste, so I wanted to start taking lessons.
Were you pretty good? Did you play like through high school?
I played 6th, 7th, 8th.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fun.
elementary school.
You should go get it and play it later.
I need to get
A new read?
I think there's a read on it. I just want to get lessons. So,
Okay.
So yeah,
That's
I don't
fair
want to
enough.
Sound like I'm making noises.
A bunch of geese in the backyard.
Yeah.
What's I guess this is kind of general, but what's the most adventurous thing you've ever done where you're like, I probably could have died there?
I mean, I've gone skydiving.
Really? How long ago?
No, wait, what's it called?
Oh, bungee?
No, wait, sorry. When you go across the wire,
Oh, zip line?
zip line.
Okay.
And like in Mexico, in Cancun, and it was like so scary. It was so high.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of heights, so that's very adventurous.
like so zip lining in Cancun, Mexico.
Okay.
And I mean, it was like high, like through trees and everything, and it was like it looked really scary.
Yeah.
Like over waterfalls.
Nope.
Yeah, I did that before I met Louie. Yeah.
Were you terrified the whole time?
And trust me, like, it's crazy. It's like, I was not scared of heights before. Now, as I get older, like, heights do kind of scare me a little bit.
I think when we get older, like when we have kids, like more things scare us because we don't want to be gone off this
I mean,
planet.
I did it like after Joe left. Yeah, I did it after Joe left, like in Mexico. Like, I went on a trip with my kids, and my best friend came, Rosanna. My dad was there. And I mean, my dad didn't see us. He stayed at the resort, and we all went, but it was pretty scary.
If you could teleport anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
If I could teleport, like
Just like
Take
blink your
off?
eyes and you'd be there.
some kind of beach or something, like Mykonos.
Mykonos?
Yes,
Gorgeous. Yeah.
yes, Mykonos, yeah.
If you were stranded on a desert island by yourself, what 3 items would you have with you? Would you want to have with you?
Okay, if I was stranded on an island with 3 items, I mean, let's see, I guess definitely water.
Let's assume you have water, so that doesn't count.
Oh,
so you have
okay.
3 other things.
All right, 3 other things. I mean, I would say definitely lipstick.
You're by yourself on an island.
I love, like, I was gonna say lip liner and lipstick.
Would
but
you even
that's
want to
true.
be rescued if you didn't have lipstick or your makeup? Like, would you be like, just the ship just passed me by?
No, of course I would want to be rescued.
Okay, even if you didn't have lipstick or anything?
Yeah.
Okay,
Of course. Why would I want to be stranded on an island?
I don't know. I just know you love your lipstick.
I mean, I guess, what about a blanket? Yeah, because I need
Okay, that's a good
I
one.
need to sit on, I need to lay on a blanket. So a blanket and I was gonna say perfume because of course I want to smell good, but no, I don't want to attract like bugs. And what's another thing? So you said I would
What
have
about like
more.
matches to start a fire if you're cold and to cook things?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think about eating. Yeah,
Yeah. Would you be able to catch like an animal or fish with your hand
No.
and so you'd be
Absolutely, I would just
Be vegetarian.
Yeah, so I make water.
okay?
Yeah, because I would not be able to do that. Yeah.
I don't think
I
I-
mean, the only thing if I could eat is if I found fruit, but I don't know. It depends where I'm at.
Right. I know. I wouldn't last long on an island.
Yeah.
If you could have one superpower for a day, what would it be?
Superpower. I guess like Spider-Man.
To like
Jumping.
swing,
Yeah, swing. Like do my the web.
swing. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I'd want to be invisible
out.
so I could like spy on people just for a day.
Ah, okay. I would love to fly through New York City, you know,
That would be pretty
building
cool.
to building.
If you had a theme song play every time you got up in the morning to walk out to the living room with your family, what would it be?
Well,
Or anytime you walked into like a public place, what theme song would play?
okay. Well, my two favorite songs that my kids, like I think a lot of people think of me when they hear Versace on the Floor
I could totally
and
see that,
One
yeah.
Kiss is All It Takes.
Okay.
And One Kiss is all. So I would say Versace on the Floor.
What's a hobby that you always wanted to pick up but you never had time to do?
Dancing.
So you did Dancing with the Stars.
I know, but I wish I was like, I would love to have like, you know, be a dancer. Like that's why I put all my girls in dancing school. Like I love dancing.
So it wasn't just after Dancing with the Stars you started liking dance. It was
No, I
your whole-
always loved dance. But like, I always tell my mom, like, why didn't you put me in dancing school? She's like, you never told me you wanted to go to dancing school. I was like, well, you should have just did it, you know?
Made me do it.
Yeah. I love dancing. I could like watch dancers dance all the time.
That I'm sure was awesome then being on Dancing with the Stars. like, being
Yeah,
immersed
no,
in
I
it.
loved it.
It was hard though, right?
Very hard. It was so hard. Oh my God. It was like so hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had no dancing skills whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's like you have to
so
remember
new respect
everything.
for actual professional dancers.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. And my daughter, Adriana, was a dancer. She danced for 10 years. So yeah, a lot of hard work.
If you could replay one moment in your career, what would it be?
And maybe do it more with a smile on my face when I flip the table.
Oh, okay. Like,
yeah. And
show me what that face would look like
and
this.
not
What would that look?
like
It wouldn't have the same.
like that instead of like that angry face. Yeah.
Not many people flip a table when they're happy.
I know. but
Yeah.
Maybe just do it more like
Just like,
yeah.
If you could swap places with anyone for one day, who would it be and why?
Swap places for one day. And why? Who would it be? Yeah, I would say Cher in her prime.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I would say Cher in her prime because she danced and performed and and sang. Like I love that. Yeah.
That's a really good call.
And I loved her big costumes, like those headpieces. Like I'm all about that.
We were just looking at pictures of you from high school. It's kind of like your hair was big.
Yes, I had big hair.
Yeah. What's the most unusual nickname you've been given? Have you been Tree forever?
Tree. I've been Sweet Tea in high school. I was.
Why? Oh, T. Okay.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
Sweet Tea in high school.
That's kind of cute.
Yes. Yeah, Sweet Tea, Tree. My parents would call me Teresa.
Call you what?
Teresa.
Teresa.
Yeah, Teresa is an Italian.
That's pretty.
Yeah, or Tere. Like that was my nicknames from my dad. Tere. Tere. Yeah.
If you could time travel, would you go back to the past or the future, and why? And what time?
If I could time travel, I would go to future.
How far?
Oh wait, if I had to wait, tell me again.
Would you go to the past or the future? And if you went to the past, what time would, like, what decade or what year?
Oh, and I could rewrite my stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, I would definitely. All right, past. Yeah, not future, past. And I would want to because my parents were so strict, just live life more. At a younger age.
That's good.
Because that's what I want my daughters to do what I didn't get to do, like that. So that's why I'm like that with them.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is our last one. What's the best piece of advice you've ever gotten from anyone?
I guess the best advice, it was always from my parents, of course, because they were great role models, and just always, just always respect yourself, because and just always do the right thing, because then no one has anything to ever say anything bad about you.
That's good advice.
Just always remember everything that you're doing, because I mean,
It's good advice.
Yeah, you want it to. You're writing your own book, so you want each chapter, each page to be great. So you don't want any.
Yeah, that's great
nothing,
advice.
Yeah, nothing. You want it to be all positive, all good.
Is that from your mom or your dad or both?
Both. Yeah, always my father used to show me the knife. He's like, you see this knife? He would take the knife, the blade, like, oh, you need to walk straight on this line, because if you walk a crooked, you cut yourself. And it's true. It's so always do the right thing.
Okay.
Because you don't. Why do you want to cut yourself?
Okay.
Yeah.
One last question. Which kid is your favorite of yours?
They are all my favorite.
I want to see your eye again real quick.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, so I have a line in it. So I used to tell anybody, when I started talking to a guy, I'm like, listen, don't piss me off because I'm half tiger, half human, and you don't want to see the tiger come out of me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now they see you on TV and they're like, yeah, she was right. She was right.
Yes.
All right, that was fun.
All right, good.
Well, I'll go look.
Okay. Good job. Thank you, guys, and check out my merchandise. And thanks again for reviewing, and subscribing to my podcast. Love to hear from you every week. And yeah, let's keep in touch. Love, love, love you guys. Mwah.
Hey, tell me what they gon' say. Tell me what they gon' say. Tell me what they gon' say. Tell me what they gon'